Well, I found that the textbook is a good source. There's so much stuff in the textbook, but don't read it word for word. Like, take the information in the textbook and make questions out of the material that's in the textbook. And also, your students' homework. If you ask them questions about their homework, then it not only makes a guided question, but it also um, helps them look back on their homework.
What are some reasons you would revise your guided questions?
Well, you'd have to revise them every year by your children's interests. Each year, your class is going to change, and each year, you're going to have students that have different interests and different ones.
What subject do you plan on teaching?
Well, I want to be a second grade teacher, so I will teach every subject.
Okay, so you would have to develop guided questions for different subjects, not just one particular.
Yes.
What are you going to teach?
Well, I want to teach kindergarten, but I know I probably won't start off at teaching kindergarten, so I'll probably end up with maybe fifth graders. But if I do end up with fifth graders, I want to focus on science.
So your guided questions would be a whole lot more complex than my
Yeah, in
second
detail.
grade. Yeah.
Well, when you're developing those guided questions, you have to think about the appropriate verbs you're going to use. And according to Mark Prensky from the book Teaching Digital Natives, he uses the word verbs to refer to the skills you're going to be using in your curriculum. Um, just like understanding the questions that are being asked and the students have to answer, the teachers and the students have to understand the skills that are being taught and have to learn in order to answer those questions. So that's important too to go along with your guided questions.
Well, what are some basic verbs that I could use in my classroom?
There's a whole list of verbs actually in the book Teaching Digital Natives on table 2.1 on page 48. They have a table with different verbs on researching and managing information, verbs for thinking effectively, and verbs for communicating and presenting. Some verbs I would use in my classroom is basically exploring, reading, experimenting, and model. I want to teach kindergartners, so most of these verbs he has in the book, like calculating and ethical questioning, I won't be able to use with my students. But with reading, we can do internet research online, rapid serial visual presentations. We can use search engines and hyperlinks, data collection tools, Canvas.